Hi, I'm Jerry Cates and welcome to the Inspiration Show. Today I am talking about how your words create your world. Your words create your relationships. First, think about how powerful your words are. That everything that comes out of your mouth, what if it had power behind it and it could manifest? And so here's this thing, it does. You create your world with your words. You create your world and your relationships with your words. So what if you could identify some of the things that are damaging and turn them around? So I'm going to highlight some things that I've been finding in this book I'm rereading. It's called How to Talk So Kids Will Listen, How to Listen So Kids Will Talk. Now, if you don't have kids, I want you to listen anyway, because we say these kinds of things as adults to other adults, and it really does have an influence or an impact on our relationships. So let's start. So I read this book many years ago, and I took a class, and my friend Janie took this class with me, and it was powerful to use this with our kids. The thing is, I have a client who's having challenges with her teenager. And even though some places in the book, it's like cartoons, they're just really powerful, you know, what to say. And instead of saying this, say that, you know, so try something else. So I highly recommend it if you have kids, and it works great on adults too. There's one for teenagers, but another client told me that this one was so much more powerful. So let's get started. All right. So blaming and accusing. Your dirty fingerprints are on the door again. Why do you always do that? What's the matter with you anyway? Can't you ever do anything right? How many times do I have to tell you to use the doorknob? The trouble is with you, you don't listen. What kind of response do you want out of that? It is blaming and accusing. You might, what if the person or the kid, it wasn't their fingerprints? Imagine, you know, how does that kid feel? How does that person feel if you're taking act or aim at them in this way? So how can you simplify it, right? And just identify, hey, there's fingers on the window. Let's use the doorknob. Yeah, or fingerprints on the window. Let's use the doorknob. It just gives you direction for the child or for the person, right? Give them direction instead of tearing them down. When you tear them down, they got to figure out what to do next. Name calling. It's below freezing today and you're wearing a light jacket. How dumb can you get? Boy, that really is a stupid thing to do. Ever say anything like that? Name calling. Let's let go of the name calling. How would you say that differently? Well, you've got a light jacket on and it's kind of cold outside. Do you think maybe you want to get a warmer jacket? You see the contrast? I'm not tearing the person down. Okay, so that's name calling. Commands. How often do you make commands? Help me carry the packages. Hurry up. That's a command. So what's another way to, let's see if there's something else. You still didn't take out the garbage. Do it now. How about please take out the garbage? Not giving them a lecture about how they haven't done it or whatever, but just please take out the garbage. Or please help me carry these packages. It's way different than help me carry these packages. Hurry up. So today's an awesome opportunity to take a look at yourself and how you show up to other people and how you show up to the people that matter to you in your life. Let's see. Lecturing and moralizing. Do you think that, do you think that was a nice thing to do, to grab the book from me? I can see that you don't realize how important good manners are. What you have to understand is that if you expect people to be polite, then we must be polite to them in return. You wouldn't want anyone to grab from you, would you? Then you shouldn't grab from anyone else. We do unto others as we would have them do unto us. That is a lecture. Please don't grab that book or the book from me. Simple, without giving the whole dissertation, right? All it does is it's demoralizing. Warnings. Don't climb there. Do you want to fall? I'm concerned if you climb there, you might fall. Big difference. And this is martyrdom, martyrdom statements. Will you stop that screaming? What are you trying to do to me? Make me sick? Give me a heart attack? We say stuff like that all the time, and we don't realize how powerful our words are. So if you don't want a heart attack, don't use that in a sentence, right? So please stop that screaming. Simple words. You don't have to give a whole dissertation. Please stop that screaming. Comparisons, and I know we've probably all felt this and done it. Why can't you be more like your brother? He always gets his work done ahead of time. Or why don't you dress like Gary does? He always looks so neat, short hair, shirt tucked in. It's a pleasure to look at him. What's that saying about the other person, or the person that you're talking to? Is it leaving them uplifted? Is it supporting them? You know, maybe, so drop the comparisons. Notice when you're doing comparisons, right? It's a no-win situation. Sarcasm. All right. You knew you had a test tomorrow and you left your book at school? Oh, smart. That was a brilliant thing to do. I really try to stay away from sarcasm, because with sarcasm, we're saying things that we really don't want to occur. And I'm aware that my words are very powerful. I want to help you be aware of that your words are your wand. Your words create. So make sure that what's coming out of your mouth is something that you want to create. And being sarcastic and putting someone down is not what you want to create, because what happens is you put it out and it comes back. And sometimes it comes back tenfold, right? So is that enough to keep you on the straight and narrow of not being sarcastic, of speaking your words, speaking what you really do want to experience? Okay, I think that was the last one. Oh no, prophecy. You lied to me about your report card, didn't you? Do you know that do you know what you're going to be when you grow up? A person nobody can trust. How do you freaking know that? Right? And so now this imprints in this child, I can't trust, or no one can trust me. No one can trust me, right? So don't you think that would help promote more lies? If it's like, well, no one trusts me anyway, so I'll just say whatever. So those are just 10 really quick ideas on, did I get all 10? Name calling, blaming, accusing. Yep, we got all 10. Those are just 10 ideas on how to change how you talk to others, how to change how you show up. It's a powerful thing when you take a step back and take a look at what you're doing, right? Okay, so that's the inspiration show for today.